How long will it take me to get good at public speaking? That's a great question. And as most of us always say when we answer a question, it depends. But I promise I'm going to give you a little bit of insight on how to speed up this process. This process could take anywhere from 6 months to 3 years to 10 years. It really just depends on how much effort you decide to put in. If you listen to last week's episode, you can learn three actual steps that you can take every single day to help speed up this process. And just to recap on what those things were, is to have a conversation with somebody that's more than just a simple greeting. Two is to do videos. And three is to write out your thoughts. So, doing those three actionable steps will help you get better at speaking quicker. So, doing those will accelerate your path. But in all reality, it depends on where you start at to how quickly can become a good speaker. So, besides those three actionable steps, what is something that you can do to help you get good at speaking? That thing is to get focused on one topic specifically. The quicker that you can speak on one topic time and time again, and I'm not saying literally the exact same thing. So let's make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and then you just talk about the exact process every single time is the exact same steps of making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and that's what you do for the next 6 months, the next year. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about learning different ways to speak about a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Maybe one day it's about how to make it. Maybe another day it's about the nutrition facts behind it. Another day is about why peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are superior to all other sandwiches. I hope you're getting my point here that you're talking about a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but you're talking about it from different perspectives. And then with that, you want to talk about it to different audiences, perhaps. And so by talking about this one subject, you can get a lot better at speaking because you're learning how to articulate on a particular message in multiple ways by looking at it from different angles, as well as learning to speak about it to different audiences. The way I'll talk about a peanut butter and jelly sandwich is going to be different for my 2 year old versus how I'll talk about it with my wife, who's not two. I won't say her age because maybe she'll get mad at me because she is not 2 years old. She is not 21 anymore either. But I digress there. Think about what your subject is. What is the subject that you want to get good at, that you want to be known for? And start speaking on that subject. The more often you can speak on this subject, you can read on this subject, you can write on this subject, you can have a conversation with other people on this subject. So, taking those three daily actionable steps that we talked about in last week's episode and applying that to the message that you want to share and doing that over and over and over again will allow you to become a good speaker or even a great speaker on that subject. And once you master that subject, that's when maybe you change to other subjects. But if you really want to become great, it's like Bruce Lee says, you can either learn 10,000 kicks and try them all one time, or you can try one kick 10,000 times. Which one do you think you are going to be the master at? Probably the one kick that you did 10,000 times versus 10,000 kicks that you did one time. And it's the same thing with speaking. If you really want to get good at speaking, get good at sharing one particular message on one particular subject, not just talking about any subject, about anything to anybody, because you're not really going to get better that way. Because what do you go back and look at? So learn to speak on a particular message time and time again, and you will accelerate your learning curve and your ability to become a good speaker.